All right, fellas. Shit is cold. Trying to be cheap, not turning the heater on. But uh, we're gonna re-scheme my entire defense. Getting to the point where I might have an ability on some players, and they keep getting, they might get cooked, so on and so forth. And there's no point in me having something on someone if it's not going to be consistent. So you got to think about where we're at right now, and if you're going up against an elite team. So everything that you put on the field has to be considerably effective versus the elite tier, not your casuals that you're going to face. I mean, obviously, you could put anything on the field versus a casual player, and it'll look good. Like you get these people that get misdirected, thinking that Stonewall on everybody is what you need, and it's not because you're playing casuals. All right, so I'm going to take some abilities off of certain players that don't hit those elite thresholds. So you're thinking about receivers right now, and a lot of those receivers probably have like 90 release. All right, so anyone that doesn't have a 90 plus press, we have to take bench press off of. All right, so there's no point in me having it on when at the end of the day he doesn't hit those elite tiers. So obviously Darren Porter does. And then we're just going to kind of play with it a little bit. Just kind of look at their stats to see if it's going to be good. So he has good man coverage. And it just really depends. Okay, do you want inside shade on him? He'll be covering the tight end most of the time. So we'll be kind of looking at that. Um, Probably not going to use out my way on him, because if you use out my way, then you would have to use enforcer on him as well. And in order for that to work, you would have to have a pretty decent impact block or hit power. So he's got 66 impact block, um, like a 75 hit power. So I mean, he might do it versus like a receiver or something, but he's going to be matched up on the tight end. So I don't think he's going to be strong enough for that to be effective right now. We'll keep the inside shade on him because he will be playing man a lot for us. So that gives me some AP back there. Where we at? 14 and 17. Where's all my AP at? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Something's not right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so that means I got 3 AP. Alright, so we're going to look at Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. Alright, we can rock bench press. Does he have the elite tier? He only has an 89 press, so he's not necessarily going to be elite in that regard. Would be nice to get another corner that has it, but I don't want to have something on him and then it just kind of works sometimes and then kind of work not sometimes. So obviously I'm going to have one step ahead bench press and bottleneck on him. We're going to take the bottleneck X factor off of Cromartie. Take this off because he doesn't have the elite press. We'll take the bottleneck off. So really the only corner that needs it right now is Darian Porter. So that's like 11 of my AP just on Porter and Tristan. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to put Blitz right here. He does get to the quarterback. I've played enough games where I can vouch on that. And I want it to activate more consistently, so I'm probably gonna see if there's something I can pair with it so that he doesn't need as much. Reduce zone objectives late in close games in the home stadium while losing. Zone. Probably second half, because that'll work in any game regardless. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna put closer on it probably. Comeback will work while you. That's late. I don't want them to be like fourth quarter. You got to think about all the stadiums that you play in. A lot of people, you know what? A lot of teams actually use dome stadiums. I don't think I too often play anybody that's not in a dome stadium, right? We'll put indoor baller on it. That way we can keep the offensive line from gaining resistance, bro. He can just keep blitzing, right? So we'll put 1 AP on him with the X factor. Oh, I gotta remove that. All right. So now, next thing we want to do is Jamal Adams gets to the ball a lot. So we're gonna give him out my way, and because out my way is for hit sticks, you want guarantees. So if you can get either an Enforcer Supreme or Enforcer right here, that's going to help. Now, I probably don't need that on them. Trying to see. Higher chance to defeat run blocks and disrupt catches. Don't really need that. Yeah, you just need 5 tackles to activate that. I'm wondering if that stays active throughout the game though. Because if that stays active throughout the game, that is a good ability. If I keep that active throughout the game, then trying to see if there's anything in here. I give him jukebox. The only thing he is outmatched. So I had to give him like a KO, but that's basically what reinforcement is. I don't really see a 1 AP ability worth taking off. Be nice to have that one step ahead, but we're gonna stick with enforcer, out my way, and then reinforcement. All right, so that leaves me with 15 AP. And Inside Shade is rather expensive on him. I ain't gonna lie. If I could get it for 3, it would probably make a little more sense. Because then I could essentially put somebody else on this field. I want to put some more abilities on the field. Just want to make sure that they stack, you know. Got Glover right. I might just put bench press back on Rodgers. He does like win some animations. I mean, he don't win all of them, but how many X Factors do I have? It says I'm at 3 of 3. Porter, Glover, and Adams. Alright, so we'll put bench press on him. Alright, so that's going to be our setup. I don't know why they say that. There we go. I think that's pretty much going to be it. He's got the out my way with the enforcer now. We got the blitz on him with the indoor baller. So that means he only needs 1 sack to be activated because I'm taking a chance being like, okay, everybody's going to be playing in a dome. All right. If everybody's playing in a dome, then that's going to be like perfect. I rarely play anybody that's in an outside stadium.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel.
Look at you moving, you guys pre-snap.
You just changed your play calling because you thought you had some field to work with. Instead, now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
No, we changed it.
And incomplete to open things up.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Show that boy a real video clip. You want to keep sending video clips. Didn't get activated. I really want to see him get activated. You're right, Kitty. A little cold, ain't it? We're gonna be all.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago.
Alright, so this is
And
not.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
He's going to air one out right away. That's hard. And he will score. Cooper, up, touchdown, there. There he goes. 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Buffalo 18.
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Oh, you shut the fuck up, dude. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. I've watched you dog walk down the field, dude. You have no defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check 50, check Dragon 60.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The Raiders 1st down.
Here we go, here we
1st
go.
and 10 at the
18
48-yard
Cardinals,
line.
18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check, 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 check. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow.
What the fuck, EA?
He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Come 19, go. 70 Timber, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, is the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Three. Cougar 19. Go.
To throw again is Milrow.
Oh, EA, really?
Incomplete on third down.
Let's not do the bailouts.
Up to this game, they said it is so critical for us to
Ball
find
going
success,
40 yards down the
especially
field, you
on
can
third
back me down.
maintain
Fuck out of here.
possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Ready? 60 Bison. 79, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo, 18, 60.
On first and 10, Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
50, let's go now. 18, 19, 18. Ready,
Out of the gun, Ward. Throw right side, Holt in by Collins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dragon 6, Mustang 19. Cup 19. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Maverick. 19 Cup Warriors 70. Ready?
Again, it's Ward.
Knew he was going to do that shit. Spamming too much. So we're going to start the bunch tight end. Now I know his entire offense. Just waiting for that last route combo.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler.
On first down, it's Milrow. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Trap 60.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. They'll go right back to Laporta. He gets 3. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Raiders. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
18, 19, come 19, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther.
On first down, Ward. He's got Loveland free left side. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Ward. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 8-8 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Here's Ward. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70. Hot 70. Ready.
A run, this is Gilliam. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackle there by Will Anderson. From the 29. Here's second and 8.
65.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Fires quickly, it is complete on the slants. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Ready, break. Mustang 19.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Ready. 18 Cardinals.
They put Adams in motion.
Check. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Ward gonna throw on 3rd and 1. Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's gonna bring up a fourth down.
60 Vikings. Let's go. Crack roll 80. Street.
They put Adams in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. Top low 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Milrow on first down. This throw right side is caught by Adams. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
And it's third down.
Milrow on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Laportas. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's go now.
Milrow. Throw out wide. They set up the screen for Collins.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Genty trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
70 Timberwolves.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. So let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
19, 18. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Cup in motion.
No street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Mustang 19. Next, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
70 Rangers. 19 left. 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, and he's going to go.
Easy to bag that shit.
Not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Come out of it.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy left. Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60. Go.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Come on. 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow.
Bro, you ain't got no defense.
Out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go. And he ends up just running right by you.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw on first down. He is
Open touchdown, I see it.
and down he goes.
Good.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete.
Come on, to the deep elite. Come on now.
Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vices. 19 Riot. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. A throw
That's
left
what he
side,
believes,
going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
7 Pirates. Not saying 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
19 Tiger. 9. 70 Red. 18 Rattler. 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. All alone is the tight end.
Look at this 2D animation for
And
this
the
thing
movers
right
go down
there.
inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Throwing again is Ward.
Faded it.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Raiders are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
In the 4th quarter, I ain't even showed you no real offense.
On the
yet.
go.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
And he pitches it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7.
Back to 60.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Big play coming up. 3rd and 7. And the crowd on their feet. A quick slant. And here's Adams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come on.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 18, 5, Dragon, 6, Warriors, 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Here we go. Check the Eagles.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Stop low. 19 Lions. Cougar, trap 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Smash.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They're trying to run with their fullback. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Roll. Jeopardy. 19, Tiger, 19. Hurt.
Tight end going in motion here. Right back to the fullback. Running there in the red zone.
Porter, you about to get benched, bro. Like, I feel like strength plays a part in catching the ball, and we're gonna bench him for a few plays and see if Michael Mayer potentially is better. I know he's a little bit bulkier, but most of the offense that I run, tight end is on the line. He has to block first anyway, so I don't need a receiving tight end to line up in the slot. I'll go get Brock Bowers for that. But, I'm going to bench Porter, bro. I feel like he just lost his spot right there. All right, Michael Mayer. Your time to shine, my guy. I need you to be. I need him catches, bro. Like you can't be dropping balls against the corner.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Brandon Gaughan, Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton
Just
Jenkins.
and make
And he
fucking
sneaks
dive.
his way
Come on,
forward
man.
only for a couple here. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Once again, it's Genty. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
10-yard loss on the play. Another 3 and out.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Steelers first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10. Jackson now. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
Steelers first down.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
15 more yards.
Now Lamar changing the play.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jackson.
Come on, see them kick.
That's Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Trey McBride taking it in. And the Steelers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing. Cam Little
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
39-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Viking 18. 65. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
18 rush. 70
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Gain of 12 yards. That's
Okay,
another Raiders first down. First and 10.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Buffalo 80. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over.
When you want to sit on a linebacker, saying they're going to get to
and it's a first down.
read them all
My
in.
goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They move the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
19. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 9 yards to
They'll
go.
come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Ready up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
Boy, Michael Mayer, good shit. Take advantage of that cover 3 weakness.
From 13 yards out. And the Raiders take the chance.
You gotta sit underneath of that linebacker. We take advantage of that all game long.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
They'll look to
conversion.
throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score
This is correct,
7.
yeah.
Raiders 6.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Johnson, 46 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8.
Steelers 14. Raiders 6. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
A 6-yard pickup.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the
And
football.
we'll see if they can disrupt it here.
19 Lions. Let go.
on third down, he'll drop to throw. Mayer there to bring it
Get off that linebacker, bro. I'm gonna pick on you.
the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they go from 142-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. The quick hitter complete. It's Collins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Caught by Mayer.
Get off that linebacker. You gonna get put on.
First down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find GT out of the backfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Raiders first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nico Collins as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Raiders 12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
38-yard line.
Here's Jackson. This is taken.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Raiders 12. Cam Little to kick off.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard
The Raider
line.
offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, Mayer.
He finds Mayer here.
Mayer might just be tight end number 1.
Around the 15-yard line.
That's what I be looking for. Look at goddamn
They
stuff.
get 28 out of that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Yay!
And this is going to be intercepted. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And the Steelers are going to...
We're not throwing flags on it?
The ball will come out to the 20. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got it alley. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
There we go.
That is incomplete. Well, coverage a little too good there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a diving effort. He's got it. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Jackson going to keep it. Down the field, he's got one. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
6 more yards.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Devontae Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
No, they should be somehow, like some way. Oh my God, he's still. They need to figure out some way to make defense go from a little bit faster. The offense is like button press from the outfield. It's not read buttons.
He's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneers, Dragon 60.
They'll set up to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing road. Second down and 6 now. And now they'll shift things around.
It's now second
and 6.
at the 47-yard line.
And it's throwing complete.
Yes, that Adams.
And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79, bro. Viking.
Back to throw. A short throw.
See it, Mayor? What I mean,
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy.
this little man beater underneath.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. It gets it right back to Mayer. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on fourth. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Nico.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
That's another Raiders.
He'll look to throw. Another one caught by Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. The quarterback will keep it himself, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Jackson going to keep it. That is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take over once again. 37-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw.
Good fucking catch.
Complete. It's Collins. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Capture 11. Capture 11.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
He did that.
And he's across for
Michael Mayer tight end 1 in money, look like. He's doing what I need him to do.
Closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Outperformed the money spent trading McBride by a long shot. And that boy had 4 pancakes. Tell me he ain't tight end number 1 right now. They just cover 3 so easy to beat, man. People just sit in these little base shell defenses, and they spend all their money on their team thinking that's how you play Madden, and it's not. Like, you gotta actually lab and make adjustments. Like, I get mad when I don't make an adjustment, man. I don't like being in the stock defense. It's not how you play the game.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one, and I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You could look at metrics. You could spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Now bottling up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he gets in, touchdown.
Stonewall.
Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Brooklyn sets on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Raiders
touchback.
take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8. Check man.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And down he goes. The Broncos
I think
defense
you
gets
do
there.
that. One adjustment.
Just a hurry up offense here.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Check. Rig alert.
Milrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, they're on him. He's dropped again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
Third and long. Here's Milrow. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
7 Pirates. Check. 18 Rattlers.
Milrow to throw on 4. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down this.
Gotta do when they play like that.
And this gets
Put
close
my
to
help
the
over
red
the
zone.
top.
He is
Take it
inside
down,
the
Gabe.
25.
Now, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Milrow with it on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends.
And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy I guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
No hesitation there and going for it for two at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, okay, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. Trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, Jackson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 7-point lead in the first.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Broncos will line up.
Jackson throwing for it. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rig alert. Franco 80. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, Milrow. This one's caught. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. Play wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Dragon 6. Panther 60. Check.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The scoreboard reads 15-6. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4.
Check smash. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Check out.
Milrow looking to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Street, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 6.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Trying for it with Milrow.
He's sitting there. He took advantage of that linebacker trying to cover you.
Working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
Thanks for playing man, dumbass.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready? Cut 19. 19, 8. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 7.
From the red zone now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 26-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders trailing on the scoreboard. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Go street. Cowboy 8. Dragon 6. Rig alert. Rig. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors. Street. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
To the air. Milrow. That's complete to the back. Ashton Genty. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a gain
Broncos
of 6.
bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
And 14.
Here we go. Jack. Panther 11. 60 Vikings. Ready?
3rd and long for him here.
Mayer, he was not covering him, bro. Not in that defense. Appreciate it. Stay in that double mark for me, please. Mayer's gonna ball out on your dumbass.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they look for him.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Washington now to return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
You can get pressure by not blitzing. I'm rushing 4 and getting after your dumbass.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
A gain of 30. And the Broncos first
Out of the
down.
gun. Here's Jackson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Catch made. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it near the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's like the only thing I can think of.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Raiders 14.
Now Brown on to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cougar 19. Watch the bullet.
Stay at home.
60 Bobcat. 60. Go.
He'll throw it. He beams one deep right side.
Yeah.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Now Brown on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end.
Incomplete.
So it's 2nd down coming up.
Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
60 Bison. 70 lock.
Ilro hangs on to it. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter on that tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Viking 18. Unlock line.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was tackled at
Moving
the
quickly,
27
trying to get set.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
70. Cougar night, go street. Ready?
4th down, trying for the sticks option. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
First down throw here from Milrow. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
18 at the 21-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Shot. Go.
Milrow hangs on to it. Throws the tackle, rolls out, he lost it. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. 70, Panther 60, Panther 6, check. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rig alert, Warriors, Viking 18. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
We'll go play action here, it's Milrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Aggressive 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 38-yard line.
He's forced out of
Let him blitz, you got better blitz.
Still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Cut 19.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete.
They got a blitz, you got better blitz.
Down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Milrow hangs on to it.
Got a blitz, you got better blitz.
Until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
And he's brought down real
I get those adjustments off. I bag that shit.
Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made
Faster.
absolutely
It's like
sure
a
there would
global
not be another
safety
two added
adjustment. That
on.
would be
Yeah,
good.
kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline, get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 by 18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to the air following that pick six. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Second down and 10.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First down.
First
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, break. Ready, 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 ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Short pass brought in.
There's a lot of
Rolling
teams.
into enemy
When you out there,
territory.
you want to put Porter on a running back. That's dumb.
Enemy territory before he's brought down.
24 yards. And a Raider first down.
Milrow with it on first. Connects with Adams again.
No
He's
knockout.
able to get this to the 32
Automatic.
before going down.
To number 17.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up.
Oh, this game. And I got gift wrapped on my goddamn quarterback, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna put my clothes in the dryer because it'll take them an hour to dry for me to get ready for work. Oh, I hate going to work when it's cold outside. Shit. Sorry about that, folks. I don't think I played bad, but I need more consistency. I might take deep out of lead off because no one really got like deep zone KOs. And I can get essentially matchup nightmare to help him out. You get fatigued doing aggressive tackles. Backlash would be good with like Tank. I don't think he gets Tank unless it's right here. Better route running, catching versus linebacker. On the fences here. Might take deep lead off of him. I'm keeping return man on him. It's just he makes a lot of plays. Keeping Slot-O-Matic there. But he gets short elite, but not very consistent for the 3 AP. I could go mid elite. That's where I've been using him lately, and that's his best route running. But usually he's already wide fucking open, so it's like, do I want to waste like most? I don't think mid elite is like worth spending AP on because most of the time you run a mid route. If you design it right, it's so wide open that it's not going to matter if he has a catchability or not. Probably why it's so cheap. I'd rather just give him like red zone threat. Or give somebody. I need red zone threat on somebody. We're gonna take. You gotta lead off, bro. What's his? Not much of a route runner, so he's gonna need some help. He's got good catch in traffic. Probably just give him he'll give him a red zone threat instead of deep elite. Because one-on-one, I feel like that's better than deep out elite. Because that's gonna work in the red zone regardless if it's one-on-one coverage. So he'll be more consistent. Read. We just gotta figure out how to make Milrow be Milrow. And what is it gonna cost me? High chance to evade the first sack by blitzing. Higher chance to evade or higher chance to break. Probably just go with the auto break. That's like tank basically. You know what? I don't need gift wrap. We're gonna take gift wrap out and just give him quick draw. That's 1 AP. That's basically gunslinger when I'm getting pressured. And that's 1 AP, so I really want to put matchup nightmare, but I had to take short a lead off of Nico Collins. Go one, take short a lead off of Nico. Devontae will be my primary short read. Randy will be my primary red zone. And then Michael Mayer, we're going to give him matchup nightmare. All right. Wish I could put it on both of my tight ends. Okay, so essentially that gives me 1 AP back. I could put return man. I could be an asshole, put return man on him. Or I could just opt to take return man off and then put like backlash on Genty or something. Just really depends. I mean, return man gets you good field position. So what do you do? What do you do? Damn it. I was using recuperation last year on Darren McFadden. And that boy, it was just that's how I countered a lot of the fatigues. I mean, essentially, if I can steal one more AP somewhere, I can put linchpin on my line. which will help for, when I go up against elite players. And I can do that if I take return man off. We'll do that. Deactivate him. Return man was fun, but try to go with your highest overall seed. I'm not going to give us those 92 tokens yet. Put that on your center. All right, so that's going to be our new approach. We got red zone threat, matchup nightmare, slot-o-matic. We got quick draw and human joystick. I got joystick on him, and we got linchpin. So defensively, we got to get rid of Talib, dude. Like, I got to find an answer as a third cornerback because he just, like, I don't know. Probably have to put DRC in the slot. It's like the slot position is too important for me to just put anybody there. I want to put McCullum there, but I won't let you put like free safeties there. And I'm almost like at borderline where I might have to remove McCullum because I think there's like 2 corners that I absolutely need. You need the promo corner, and then you need to get the Collector Series Rod Woodson. Like those 2 corners would help out so fucking much. But we're gonna go in and get another game in before I go to work. I might get 2 in. Doo-doos. Cold.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence
I put indoor baller on, and then they made me play 2 guys that are outside stadium. This game.
And we are
Never.
underway in
I might
Buffalo.
well just go with the second half adjustments. Second half. That feels so much better. I also noticed something. I'm gonna tell y'all. If an ability highlights red, that means 2 abilities are at play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, they're controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Jackson from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up.
Yo, what a play!
And he'll just get rid of it.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Motion left, Cup. To throw is Jackson. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he'll take it.
Replace him. Not who I want right there.
Eric Dickerson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're
Have anybody right now that I put there? I want someone that's kind of like spitty mirror image of Jamal Adams. You can get someone just like him on both sides. You'll be set.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Buffalo 18, 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, is Buddy not going to play defense? Okay.
Good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They're going to look to throw.
Bro.
And the timing a bit off that time.
My finger's so cold it wouldn't let me click on.
Zone coverage there, and they were
I
playing
had him
deep.
beat for
That
a
makes it
tutty.
obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw again.
Takes him right back to it. He didn't make an adjustment.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
He played 3-4 defense the whole game, bro, and this shit dated.
And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
It's complete. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Play action. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Motion left, Cup. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
No, we changed it. Come on, come on.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Randy Moss from 6 yards away. And the Bills are once again back in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Come on.
Now back to throw. Toward the pylon.
Drop me, little boy.
Touchdown. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
God, I'm hoping a pig, bro.
Because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They go with Lynch right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. Over the middle.
So it's the decoy.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It gets it right back to him.
What?
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way,
They're balling for me.
And out of bounds right around the 20. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. And that one will fall.
I like that gun. I've seen the gunslinger activated. I like that.
Just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. That is the
He
first
thinks he's
time
going
that
to try
they're
to blitz
targeting
me.
him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that
Touchdown, Michael Mayer.
it hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Don't worry. Report! Report!
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll
I deactivated somebody.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. He'll look to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds.
Downfall of running cover 0. And he's going to give up big plays.
27 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw here. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Here we go. Viking 18. 70 ranges.
They'll look to throw here. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams.
Sit a mile away, forcing the play cover 2.
And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go
Let me
right
take
down the
that.
field.
Got those 2 zone defenders, 3 zone
Drive of the
defenders.
second
Finish
half.
it.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes.
Now he's back in
You're right, he
cover
looks
0.
comfortable. What do they do?
Got him,
Anything in
folks.
particular?
Well, we keep talking about making sure they're giving
Got
him
him,
plays
folks.
that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line,
He runs double mug as a primary
So that
defense, my
effort
guy.
gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a
Not
field goal
playing
going
defense.
forward won't beat them.
yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
You up now, buddy?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going. forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone will come free.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
The 17-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Randy Moss, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Bills 28, Raiders 24.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play that time on the catch and run. 42 yards.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Warrior 70. Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60, go.
Back to throw now on first down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Second is goal.
Here we go.
At the Bills' 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Damn, Mayer.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Mayer just unguardable.
Michael Mayer, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
DC ready?
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nice footwork at the 25. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
We change it. Hey.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
He quit. No, Michael Mayer, bro. It could be him. Start featuring him on the. I gotta fix the roster because I need Wes Porter on that other side. Make sure I got everybody activated. Play one more. Trying to figure out what was highlighting. Michael Mayer did a fucking good ass, phenomenal job. Like, that's what I need out of him. Why? All right, it says defense 17. Who got deactivated? I deactivated him by accident, I guess. So I need to fix my slot. Like, I don't want to put Cromartie here, but I really want to put McCullum there, but too much I can really do, to be honest. So Davis, he's good press. He's like solid man, but he can't jump. He ain't got no agility. He ain't got no change of direction. He just fucking ass. He's good, but he can't press, but he's not fast enough anymore. Had to move on from them. I might use him as a sub line. What does he have? He's got a good tackle rating. Change direction, decent. He's got a good block shed. Not really good man, but it's decent. Good hit power. 75 press. I might just use Tyler Newman as my sub linebacker. I'm having an issue with and I could pay to make him more agile, but he'll lose like his other stuff that I need. The fuck? The EA servers just crash or something? Time is it? 7. It's about time to get off anyway, because I gotta get ready for work. I will catch y'all fellas later.